Black people, congratulations. I want us to pat ourselves on the back. Like, honestly and truly, think about what we Black Americans and our ancestors who were brought over here in chains, think how we have progressed from then to today. We doing okay, y'all. In spite of what the world says, in spite of what other people are saying about us, we have survived, y'all. Like, we have to give ourselves a break sometimes. Sometimes you got to look at yourself and pop your own collar, right? It made me think about this because I'm seeing how Trump is rolling back all of these civil rights acts. And you know what? That's okay. That's okay. Because our forefathers did what they needed to do so that we can have this moment in time now and thrive. We got the education. We have the ability. We have the finances. We have the ability to get the finances when we don't have it. We are, as Maya Angelou says, the hope and the dream of the slave. So Black people, congratulations to us. We doing the damn thing. We got, as my therapist tells me, Angela, stop being so hard on yourself. Give yourself some grace and mercy. Black people, we got to give ourselves some grace and mercy. Yes, like every family, you have those family members who are gone astray. But we as a Black family, as a collective, we are thriving and we're doing good. So we're not going to let the media and what other people say overshadow all the amazing feats that we have done as Black Americans. So, okay, go ahead. Get rid of the diversity, equity, inclusion. See who it really hurts. Because it's not going to be just Black people. But that's not going to hurt us. Because over the years, haven't God shown us that his hand is always on us? And that in times of famine, we always end up feasting? We all right, Black people. We are okay. Congratulations to us. Pat yourself on the back. Don't be so hard on yourself. We are the hope and the dream of the slave. Y'all be blessed. Talk to you soon. Bye.
You guys, welcome back to the channel. So sometimes, right, Black people really need to pause and give themselves credit, right? Because when you look at the full picture, it's actually incredible, right? I mean, after everything that Black people's ancestors went through, things I don't even need to list because we all know, right? Black people are still here. Black people are still thriving. They're still building. That alone deserves respect. I've got some videos that I put together for you guys. I want you to see them, and then we'll be back with some commentary. But credit goes to all original creators featured in this video. Thank you so much for tapping in when you saw this. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you are new here. But yeah, let's watch, and we'll be back with some commentary.
Do y'all, Black people, ever sit and feel, right? Think and feel that our existence in and of itself is proof of our ancestors' strength and resilience? Because they woke up every day not being sure what was going to happen. They woke up every day not being sure, just surviving every single day, not sure if their legacy would live on, not sure if they would make it, if they would survive, if they would see freedom, if their children would see freedom, if they would have children, if their children would survive. They woke up every single day not knowing. And then fast forward, decades later, a couple hundred years later, we're here. Personified strength and resilience. Like, do you realize that? Do you realize that? And I think about this pretty often, but when I feel it in very particular moments. And I recently, drove from New York to Atlanta. And being a Black American who was born on the West Coast, you don't often go to places or are around places in the South where you know your ancestors were like enslaved and survived those atrocities. So I'm driving through the South, going through places that I know my ancestors traversed those lands, and I'm just reflecting. I'm like, wow, I really am here in a way that they could not have even imagined. And I felt this feeling when I went to Senegal at the door of no return, right? Like, I can only imagine the feelings of not even imagine. I felt the feelings of fear and anxiety, and I don't want to go, and just uncertainty and unknowing. And fast forward hundreds of years later, their descendants are able to go back and return to the door of no return. The power, I don't know, man. The power you feel from that is insane. It's insane. and the reverence. This is why I hate we're not our ancestors. You're damn right we're not our ancestors. We wake up today and not being able to fathom what they had to go through, bro. They woke up every day not knowing. Every day not knowing if they would live on, their legacy, their children, their customs, their traditions, their language, their food, their love, their resilience, their survival. They woke up every day not knowing if that was going to live on or what it was going to personify as. And it personified as us. It personified as us. That is not a small feat. At all.
I'm Dr. Marvin Dunn. I was born in DeLand, Florida. I'm currently 82 years old. I was brought up in Florida during the Jim Crow era. I sat on the back of the bus.
Talked about enough in the black community is that we've been improving and progressing at extraordinary rates over the years. Like when he sent the troops into D.C., we started looking into crime in D.C. Crime has been down tremendously from the 90s to the 2000s. From when I was growing up to now, crime has been down tremendously. Of course, it's still crime. But if we just look around, crime has been down at a lot, like crazy rates. And then we look at our cousins in Baltimore. Ever since they got that new mayor, Brandon Scott, they got programs in place for the kids. Their crime has been going down. It's been crazy, the progression of the black community. And then something that I didn't even look into is places like Chicago, New York, because I've never even been to Chicago, and then I don't even look at the statistics of crime in random cities, but the crime in these major cities has been going down year after year after year. If we look at the 90s, look at the 2000s, we look at the 2010s, of course we still have a lot of work to do, and we didn't come this far just to come this far. We still going to keep on progressing and moving and shaking and grooving, but at the same time, sometimes you got to look around and give yourself a pat on the back. Black women are the most educated group in the country. Black fathers statistically are the most active fathers in any race right now. And if you look at the last generations to now, we have the most active black fathers at the moment. I'm talking about active in their life, not just sending child support, not just having a child around. We talking about active fathers. We got a lot of black active fathers, and we need praise for that. Black men are getting more trades and more skills and going to college way more than the generations before. Like, we don't even have to look at our parents' generation. We can look at I got a big brother that's 7, 8 years older than me. I can look at his generation, his friend groups. And the black men in our generation, from the top of millennials to the bottom of millennials, is even progressing. My brother graduated from college, from HBCU. But there's people in his friend group that never really got a skill, never really got a trade. Whereas me and my friend group, all of my friends got trades. HVAC, trucking. Some of them got college degrees. A lot of the black men around me got college degrees. Even if you look at DC as a whole, all of the black people that move here, all of the black people that move to Atlanta, all of the black people that move to Chicago, there's educated black people in every crevice of every major city right now. And we can't just keep on putting our head down and grinding without looking up and looking around and saying, hey, we doing all right. No matter how much they try to push us down, no matter how much they try to kick us when we down, we keep on prevailing. Our ancestors would really be proud if we really look around. We still got some work to do, but god damn, why don't we talk about the fact the only way to keep on getting the youth to continue to do the things that we doing right now is to praise the activity that we got going on right now. We got to praise the things we got going on right now. Of course, we still got some work to do, but god damn, we got to look around and say, hey, good fucking job. Hey, that's really cool. Black architects, black computer scientists, black engineers, black doctors, black nurses. Hey, that's cool. Black therapists. This was unheard of 2 generations ago. So we got to look around and say, hey, that's really some cool ass shit. And then the next generation will take heed because they're going to see that, damn, we're not getting praised for being violent and ignorant no more. That ship has sailed. We're not praising the environment since the trenches no more. We beautifying the city. We're not looking at DC and saying, oh yeah, it's cool because you come from the trenches. No, we're looking at our neighborhoods and we saying, wow, even though this is government housing, this is a beautiful city with a lot of educated, successful people. And I can be one of them. That's what the youth need to look around and see. Real life. We really need to make that president in our community, like, beautifying and praising excellence. That's the only way.
Every single Black person that you see is a walking miracle. You're looking at a miracle right now, and so am I. Because for each generation of people that had to survive, all the things that they had to survive that made it possible for us to even be born, we are a miraculous people, each and every one of us. So if I was an ancestor, I would remind that baby first, if they didn't already know, your whole existence is a miracle. You have this unique set of capabilities, mind, physical form, all these things. You have this one life right here. Don't waste it. Don't waste it thinking about what other people are perceiving you to be. Just like really get in here, acknowledge and accept that you are a miraculous human being and you deserve to go live out your potential.
Look at where Black folks are right now, right? In careers, in business, in education, in creativity, in culture. People are minding their business, right? Healing, stacking, dreaming bigger than generations before them could, right? And that doesn't mean racism disappeared, right? It just means that Black people decided that it wasn't going to stop them anymore, right? Because being Black isn't just a skin color. It's resilience, it's adaptability, it's carrying history and still choosing joy, right? So yeah, I mean, if you're Black, please pat yourself on the back, right? Because you deserve that, right? Because surviving wasn't the end goal, right? Thriving was. And I don't think you guys need me to tell you that Black people are thriving right now. But yeah, thank you so much for watching this video. When you came across it, thank you so much for tapping in. Credit goes to all original creators. Quick disclaimer, this is not for, to incite any kind of hate or violence, of any kind. This is just for education and commentary purposes only. Thank you so much for tapping in when you saw this. As I said, again, I really appreciate your support so far on my channel. And yeah, please like, share, subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments. Subscribe for more information, more stories like this that you don't get to see on the news. And as usual, I will see you on my next one.